But now let's check out the other squad. The boys in crimson and gray. The Cougs from Pullman. The Pac-12 leading Cougs. The Washington State Cougars against the Washington Huskies. This brings me back to my childhood. I'm from the state of Washington. I remember going down the street to my best friend's house, eating Cougar Gold cheese with Husky fans, with Cougar fans. So I know the implications of this game. Watched the game live, and now I'm coming back to you guys in my beautiful kitchen studio. On Stanford's side, you're probably sitting there thinking, damn, why do we have to play Utah this week of all weeks? They finally pieced it together. He feels the vacated zone to his left open up.
I turned left!
Takes his eyes there, delivers an accurate, timely strike right onto Vic Wharton's chest. It's on time, therefore he's able to make a catch, make a guy miss, and pick up a nice gain for this Cal offense. The number one principle when trying to stop this air raid is you gotta make the quarterback uncomfortable. ISF shuffles down enough where if I'm Khalil Tate, I'm saying I can beat him to the edge. And you could argue, oh, there's gray area, he's shuffling, we're not quite sure. But to me, like, those gray area questions are things you say to quarterbacks like me that don't have wheels. With Khalil Tate, he's got wheels. He's super dangerous. If it's gray, put the ball in 14's hands and allow him to make someone miss. Key number 2 for me is the check down game. Check down game, Max, that's lame. What? Key to the entire game? I'm telling you, it's a crucial part of Washington State's offense. Max, it's just a dumb little run play. Like, what are you talking about? It's on JT Daniels. It's not just a dumb little running play.
I'm spitting angry.
This is one of my biggest pet peeves when I watch games on Saturdays because QBs have responsibilities in the run game too. When we go back to this play, this is just zone read to the right. The line's going to pick up everyone but the end man on the line of scrimmage. That end man is JT Daniels' responsibility. Force this end man to shuffle his feet just a little bit. Because when we play it again, you'll notice this guy, JT Daniels' responsibility, is the guy that ends up tackling said where. Back when I watch this play, it reminds me of just a young quarterback in his first real life experience. Things are moving 100 miles an hour. He's processing things super quickly, and I think he just got ahead of himself. He saw the void in the Arizona State defensive line open up, and he said, screw it. I'm throwing progression out the window, and I'm just going to run for it. But this is Pac-12 football. Those gaps shrink quickly, and that's what happened with Shelley here. But what I want to point you guys to is the concept in general. Justin Herbert's going to have a drive concept by the 2 slot receivers with a dig and a shallow. And on the outside, if I'm teaching this play, he's got an alert. And it's a little curl route on the outside, a snap route for those of you that know the lingo. But his rules are, if that's there, he can take it. And he's not wrong by taking this snap route and throwing it on the outside. If he likes it, he can rip it. And that's a good option. But to me, there's a better option in that Washington State's bringing interior pressure. So as a quarterback in your head, you should say, all right, replace the pressure with the throw. And he's got a shallow coming right underneath. To me, I would love for him to throw the ball there rather than on the outside. Is it a bad read? No, he has every right to go there. But to me, it's an example of something's good, but there's also something better. Historically speaking, when talking about air raid offenses, the Achilles heel of an air raid offense is the red zone. Why? Because the field shrinks. That means the passing windows shrink. And that means it becomes harder and harder to operate the air raid offense inside the red zone. But that's exactly my point, is Washington State's not afraid to be boring. They're not afraid to just take what the defense gives them. And here it was a 3-yard swing pass to the running back and allows their offense to stay on schedule, stay on pace, live it in 2nd and 6. You'll take that all day. ASU is saying, all right, we did our homework. We know the way Utah's corners play the fade ball. They're bigger corners, so we're not going to mess with that. We're going to counter him. We're going to pretend to run the fade ball, but then slant across his face for an easy touchdown. You're expecting fade ball. Everyone is. A great counter by this Arizona State offense. This time it's the same concept, just flipped sides, and his eyes are going to start on the right-hand side. He doesn't love his back. He checks out his shallow coming underneath. That's covered. Then his eyes keep working back to the left for that dig route coming at 12 yards. That's covered. And then he finds his 4th progression, the shallow route coming from right to left, and he hits Desmond Patman with an accurate throw. So that's the next level thing I want to see. Instead of stepping up and taking his eyes down and getting flustered and then flushed out of the pocket, if he just does a little baby hitch and comes right back to his second read like he's programmed to do, he'll find Petit for a big gain and a touchdown. One of the most intriguing matchups for me in this game is Williams when he gets a swing pass versus Ben Burkervin, Washington's middle linebacker in open space. Can Burkervin limit the check down to a minimal gain by tackling an open field? Or will Williams make Burkervin miss like he's done to everyone this entire year and make a check down go for 8, 10, 12 yards? That's a huge matchup in this game, and one that when it happens, when it's 25 on 32, you better be thinking of this video.